I thought I would show you how I'm doing with the first red cross and the long and short stitch and the 1591. Now I'm doing this on 2 pieces of scrap fabric because this is just a bigger test piece, and I'm really trying to develop a fill stitch, F-I-L-L, to just fill in a large area like this. As I did that section, but when I started this section, I started to kind of move into almost a V, like Victor, stitch, like half W's, just not really a zigzag, because I'm still making them, let me see if I can do it from here, I'm still making them long and short. But as you can see, when you draw with pen and ink, what you don't want is to have, unless you're doing it on purpose, you don't want all your lines to just become a line, end at the same place. If I were drawing a flower, it would be different because you want the petals to be consistent. But when you're filling in like this, you don't want to do just every line a quarter of an inch long and they all end at the same place, begin at the same place. So this is, it's kind of a long and short stitch, but as you can see right there, if you can see within the hoop, I'm kind of using a V shape to do the long and short instead of going back over. If I were doing it by hand, I'd be doing them in a straight line and blending them. But I'm finding that doing it in a V shape and then going back is working out very well for a flat fill stitch. So you see those V's that I just did. Now I kind of go inside the space of a V and down again, and fill them in opposite directions. And I can make them different lengths. And so the effect that I'm getting with that is, it is actually blending into like waves of stitches. And so it if I were to stop right now, it looks fairly jagged at the edge, but that's actually what you want until you get to the very end. I think this is a great way to do this, personally. My 1588 didn't want to do this today. I had it set up the same way, and it wanted to go into the treadle, and it's ready to sew a quilt. I'm probably going to be able to do this on the 66, and I'm thinking I really need 4 more Bishop hand cranks so that each machine I have that has a motor on it would also have a hand crank. So, I mean, anybody could either hand crank it, or if you're really good at being fast, use the motor. So, this is actually satisfying to do. It's pleasant to do. You feel like you've accomplished something if you fill in this area. So my first bigger red cross